Hey guys, welcome! We are playing Alpha 14 of Stonehearth today, and we're gonna start with a totally new town, so if you have name suggestions for Heartlings like before, drop them in the comments below, and I will be adding also people who didn't get in the previous town. I will be trying to add you guys as well, so if you have name suggestions, drop them below. So this time we're gonna go for the Ascendancy. The last time we did play the Rise Children, but this time we're actually gonna go for the Ascendancy, just to make the gameplay a little bit different. So we're gonna choose the Ascendancy Kingdom. And we wanna live in a temperate forest this time. The last time we lived in the desert for people who didn't watch my video, and this time we're gonna live in a normal temperate forest. And hopefully we're gonna thrive there, we will see. So we're gonna go for normal games, we'll have a little bit of a challenge. So let's begin the adventure. So here is one new thing that you might notice directly. There's one new thing that we can buy here from Traveler Store. It's a Herbalist staff, it goes for 50 gold. So this is a really easy craft to make in game. But like it says here, the Herbalist staff heals units with crafted balms and bandages. So basically, the Herbalist will be healing and stuff, making stuff like that. I haven't tried out the Herbalist yet, so it's gonna be interesting for me as well to see this. I have played the game a little bit, but I haven't really tried out that professional. So we're gonna see what people, or we're gonna keep the people we got here, I'm not sure. I think I might name myself in this episode as well. So I think we're gonna go for Sled Strodan here, it's gonna be Banto. And I will be adding you guys as we go, so I might maybe not add anyone this episode, but probably in the next video. So we have some options here. We can go for like a Trapper's Knife, we'll spend all gold on that, but I think this time we're gonna do it a different way. So I think I will actually make a Farmer's Hoe, I'm gonna go for that. This is really easy craft, you can actually like do it directly, or maybe we should actually let's go for the Trapper's Knife, or should we? The thing is that if you go for a Farmer's Hoe, we can buy, for example, corn, we can get some pumpkin baskets. And we even have 80 gold left, so we can choose to go for something more, like a sword for example. Or maybe the spindle even, because yeah, actually let's go for this way. I want to make it different this time. And we can make a wooden sword later on, so I think I'm pretty happy with this. Embark. Where are we gonna settle down this time? I think I want to be pretty close to the water. I just kind of like it. I'm gonna re-roll the map though. So let's go for this. I think I'm gonna go for this map. We have a lot of land we can build here. Pretty close to the mountain. We still have water, so I think this is a pretty good spot. Okay guys, so where should we settle down? I think somewhere around here would be, you know, a pretty good start area. We're close to the water, close to the mountain. And I think this should be a pretty good spot. Hope Haven. Yeah, let's go for maybe Hope's Haven. Okay, so we should try this time to, you know, get the farming going really quick. Since we choose to go for that, we're gonna try to, you know, put the farm to work pretty early on. So I think I might actually start to do that with one of the first things. So we're just gonna find someone who's suitable for this. So we need to have a pretty good body so they can move around quick. But it's also good to have a good mind if we want to promote them in the future to become like a cook or something like that. So I think Lizzie Umbro is gonna be our first farmer. Here we go, Lizzie, I hope you're gonna do a great farming. So if any of you guys watching now, you want to name Lizzie for the next episode, feel free to drop a comment, and the first person who wants to name Lizzie is gonna get that name. So that person is gonna go and skip past everybody in the list, I guess. Okay, so let's set out some kind of farming field. We want to grow some pretty simple crops to start out with. So I think we can maybe do 6x10 turnips. We're also gonna grow some pumpkins, and we're also gonna grow some carrots. So I think this is a pretty good like crops to start out with. They all grow really quick. It might be good maybe to go for like corn or something like that, because corn, it gives more food per each of these baskets. Compared to like a pumpkin basket, the corn basically gives more than pumpkin, the carrots and the turnips. And they don't taste as good, I guess. Let's see who's gonna be our carpenter this time. We need to have a good mind at least, the body is just like a bonus. The thing is that we still want to have you know, enough workers that got a good body, because workers build houses and building houses needs body. So I think actually we're gonna go for Luca here. So Luca's gonna become our carpenter. And we're gonna do the same for this carpenter here, Luca. Luca, the first who want to name Luca our carpenter is gonna get that name. And the same with Lizzie. And everyone else just post your name suggestions and I will be trying to add you as we go. We'll see how many people we got this time. It's always, you know, limited a little bit by the game. The game kind of starts to get a little bit bugged out if you go for too many. So I think the Weaver Spindle we can wait for, to keep them for normal work for now. I'm gonna make a stockpile. I think I will put it here. I'm gonna put it a little bit away from where I'm gonna be building my houses because, you know, by experience, this gets in the way very often. It might get in the way this time as well, but I just wanna try at least to prevent it getting in the way too much. So that's why I'm putting it here. So we can store our stuff over here, and let's see here. Oh, Grizzled Traveler. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you, Burlhands. 2 baskets of corn, man. That's really good. Really good food. Maybe we should chop down. Let's take some of this stone while we're at it. Let's chop down some of these trees. So what we should do now is to actually get a carpenter going. And once we get a carpenter, I'm gonna have to queue up so many things. It's just the way that I do this. We actually have one new door, by the way. We have this wooden tunnel door. It kind of looks like the double door. I don't know if there's any difference between them actually, other than like visual. But they do say underneath the wooden tunnel door that it's useful for blocking off tunnels, which it doesn't say on this one. So, pretty interesting. Gotta try that out sometime. So once we get that carpenter's table, I'm just gonna go and put it down. And by the way, this time as well, we're gonna try to avoid doing instant build. I'm gonna try to trust the game this time, and that might be a huge mistake, but I won't be trusting the game 100, so we're gonna make some buildings step by step to be able to make sure that we are almost 100% certain that we're gonna be able to build them. I have tried this a little bit, so I know a few buildings that I know that I can do, and I have one building that I would really like to do this time. I made something kind of similar to this before, but I think this structure is gonna look really good. I think guys gonna like it. So let's start out. It's not gonna be a huge house. I think maybe should be 9 by 9. I don't know. I think it should be maybe 9 by 8. It's a decent sized house, probably for like 2 people, something like that, 3. So we're gonna go for walls, we're gonna go for white walls. This might be too small, I'm not sure. We will see as we go. We might make a bigger type of house, kind of looking like this later on. So this is pretty strange. There seems to be like some glitch that when you're gonna place doors, you actually see the windows as well. Not sure why you do it. You do it, but it doesn't really matter much. I think we actually should make this house a little bit bigger. It do look a little bit too tiny to my taste, I must say. So I think maybe if we go like that, I think that's gonna be way better. It just looked way too small before. And we're gonna have a door and windows. I think we'll go for this, you know, this normal basic windows, as I would call them. We're not gonna have any windows or anything this side. We're actually gonna have a stair later on here, which we're gonna do after we do the first part. So what's good about and interesting about this house, we're dragging out like this, but we're making it stick out a little bit like that, creating a pretty interesting shape of it. I think I might even go 3 out. So you guys gonna see how that looks soon. We're actually not moving anything, adding anything here in the back. I have done something similar to this before, but I did go like all the way around, and it was a building that was like this long. We're probably gonna do a building like that later on as well, so I can show people who haven't seen it before. So we're gonna add this here. You might be thinking that this looks pretty strange, but I do have a plan for this, so do not worry too much. We're gonna have a door up here. Need to have more windows. Let's see how the window's gonna be up here. We might go for a different window. We might go for the tall window frame here. So that do not match perfectly, so we're gonna have to see how we're gonna do this. We might try to go for this way. I wonder how this looks if we add so many windows. I'm actually gonna go for that way. I've never done it that way. I was not supposed to do it that way this time, but I just want to see, you know, kind of how it looks. Might be too many windows. I just want to give it a try now. So this side, we maybe should we skip windows there? I mean, we're kind of getting too many. Banto getting windows all the time. So let's see, we should get 2 windows there. No windows here, like I said before, we're gonna have stairs on the outside. In the back, okay, I guess we can skip windows there. And we're gonna have a roof for this, a dark one, and we're gonna go like this. And I think we're gonna increase the slope a bit for it. This is gonna look way better once we get a little bit further. I think we'll adjust these windows. I'm just gonna see how they look if I move them up 1 step. I think it might look better. Actually, let's see. Should we just go like that? It might look better actually. And we could, for example, have a window up here. But I'm not sure. I think that will look pretty weird. I don't know. Let's go for this way. So we should probably change these windows that we got here. So they are in, you know, did I remove something that I was not supposed to remove? Hopefully not. We will find out as we go. Okay, so let's add these windows. I think we can actually keep these like that. Let's try to move these down again. And in like the same position. Okay, so let's go that way. So we're basically actually done with this house. So we're not gonna do anything more with it, we're gonna build it. And this should be possible for them to do really easy. We can see that they're actually going over. I think they might actually have like improved the building a little bit. It kind of feels like they have at least. Okay, so let's get our carpenter going. So I'm just gonna queue up a lot of things and we're gonna fast forward this. So there we go guys, everything is queued up and here we got the new profession tool, I guess you could call it, the herbalist staff. Is it really easy to make it? We just need 2 wood for it and we also need just, you know, 1 herb, aka flowers. So it's really easy to make and hopefully we're gonna check it out, the herbalist, pretty soon. Maybe not in this video, but we definitely gonna check it out in the future. So look, already level 2, that's awesome. But maybe I should talk about a few things that are new in this version after we trade this. If you're interested to make me 6 farmer's hoe, I will be back in 3 days. I might get you 2 stone moles. Let's do that. Let's do our first mission, guys. So this should be pretty easy. So some new things that are in the game now. So we got new monsters, which is really interesting. There are, I guess, a lot of new monsters. I've seen a few of them. I think you guys can like them once you see them. They're really awesome, really awesome. And we also got actually a new way to control my people, which I'm gonna show right after I put out these beds. So we got a new way to control the people. On the fight here, you see that we have 4 different flags. So your like soldiers, they will go underneath it directly and they have different commands compared to before. So have move to location, they basically move to a location, ignoring every threat that they would encounter, but we also got attack target. So you could either put this like on the ground, go here, like attack everything that gets in the way. Or you can actually even click on something, not this tree, but if there would be like a goblin here, you can click an individual goblin and they will go and destroy that one. And after the target is destroyed, the attack command will be actually removed. So it's really good. And once you got the defend location, which you can put down and like stay here, defend everything that gets close. So that's really interesting. And it also seems like we cannot add members who are not soldiers in any kind of way. I'm not sure if we're gonna beat this, guys. I think we have too low net worth, to be honest. Okay, the net worth was good, but the food was too low. At least we was pretty close. I shouldn't have forgotten these beds, by the way. Really important. But I mean, we did progress pretty good, I would say, with the food for the first day. If we would have had, you know, a couple of berries or something like that around, we would definitely have beaten that. I'm not sure if we should go travel all the way over here just to get those berries. We should be fine with the food we're getting from the farm for the next day at least. Okay, 68 more hours until he will be back, okay. So I think we should probably gather more trees. There we go, more trees. I think that should be enough. Okay, so let's get out a few more beds. So I'm trying to put them here because we probably, you know, we probably will not be going around here way too much, so I'm just gonna try to keep them down here so they're not gonna be in the way for like buildings and other things that we might be doing. Ooh, Luke are at level 3. The carpenter, who always levels the fastest. really levels the fastest. Come on guys, I know you guys can do it. Build it, build it, build it. Let's see, more beds. And we can actually put out a few more things. So we can put out some benches. Your people will actually be sitting and eating at them as well. And while we're at it, might as well put out maybe some table. Put out 2 maybe. Oops, that was the wrong direction with that one. So there we go, we got some beds going. I think we missed like 1 bed. I think you still start with like 7 people. Yeah, it's still 7 people. But see, these houses are really starting to take shape. It do take quite a while to build houses in the beginning though. It seems to be doing a fairly good job, I guess. You see, the farm has pretty long to like, you know, walk between these. So maybe we should actually get a temporary like food supply here. So only food and drink there. And we could probably remove food and drink from this. So we're gonna move all the food over here. So that will save the farmer a lot of work to, you know, walk between them. Eventually we're gonna get roads as well, which will improve the, you know, the movement speed a little bit as well. So they're gonna be working even faster once we get that going. But this is, you know, one of the reasons why you want to keep like workers, because if you don't have enough workers, you're gonna get slowed down with your building, and that will basically ruin how fast you can expand and get more people to join. And the thing is that I don't think we had so many good, or did we have good? Actually, we did have pretty good bodies for my workers. Banto had a really good body. Yeah, nice body, Banto. Trader, 56 hours. So once this get done, we will start to work on the stairs. We're gonna put stairs here. Underneath here, we're gonna put like columns. The reason we don't do any of them now is basically because we really don't wanna, you know, break the engine or something like that. But I actually noticed a pretty big different thing that I feel is new. Like when you're making houses, it seems like they focus on one part of the house and then they finish that part, and once they reach that part, then they start with the scaffolding for the next stuff. And it didn't feel like it worked that way before, so it do feel like there's some kind of improvement to that. So that's really good. But I guess we're gonna start later on, you know, to try some really like advanced houses, just to see if we can break the game. Probably will be able to do it, but probably will not be that hard, to be honest. I should get more tables going. I actually got 2 fine wooden chairs. So I do this, I would say very often, because you will actually earn on this. If people sleeping in beds at night, it's gonna help. They're gonna move faster. And one reason it might have taken longer to make this part of this house than I was expecting it might be because my people didn't sleep in beds the first night, so they were really tired. Oh man, we need more wood. We're running out of wood, guys. Barely no wood left, so we gotta chop down a few more. But to remove the scaffolding, so we will soon reach the next part with this. But I really like this design of this house. You guys can see if you like it once we get to finish this. So we're gonna finish this house today, definitely. And if you have like suggestions for things we should build, you should definitely drop suggestions for it, and I will overlook it and might do it in future, we'll see. I think I'll go for town square for this town eventually. Probably will do so. Oh, farm level 2, that's good. Job opportunities. Exposure to the fresh food is given the farmer ideas about cooked food. See the promotion menu for details. So basically now, if we would have like a spoon, we could like promote my farmer Lisa here to become our first cook. But you know, it's really early on, we really want to keep that farmer for now, so... We definitely should beat the daily goal today. If you don't beat that, I'm gonna be pretty shocked, guys. So we get a daily update, guys. Do you guys think we're gonna beat it? I do think that we will. I hope so. If we don't do it, I'm gonna be surprised, to be honest. Okay. So see the net worth? That's really good. It's the third day though, so we would still beat the third day if we would have beaten the first day though. With the net worth. If that makes any sense to you. So let's accept that. Ella Kuroda has joined. Hello Ella, let's check our stats out. Oh, good body and good spirit. This might become actually one of our solos in the future. Okay, so we got some, you see, we got some people stuck up here. That's something that we gotta keep in mind while we're doing this. So I'm gonna work on the stairs now directly, and we gotta keep in mind that it's gonna be, you know, one outside of this. Let's see. I don't know how long we're gonna have to make this. We're just gonna try out. I think we might need to make this longer, to be honest. See how this is gonna work out. So that's gonna be good enough. Let's build that. Seems like we got some enemies. Where's our little enemy? I do hear the music, but I don't see anyone. I think I'm gonna promote, let's see here, we got the new person. There we go. 6 in body. I'm just gonna check so we don't have anyone else. So Kuroda is gonna be our first soldier. Awesome. I just want to get a soldier now because it's really good, you know, if we're like busy with other things, it's really good to have a soldier that can actually go and destroy the enemies that are like coming trying to attack us. I think we can actually start to work on this as well that we're gonna have here. So, you know, when we get this stereo going here, it's just gonna look way better even with that. Oh, I made it. Oh, did I make it one block too high? Oh, we actually have to go one more in. Oh yeah, because I didn't extend at this side. So yeah, it's gonna be an easy fix. It should be an easy fix at least. Once we remove the scaffolding, I'm gonna fix that. I think we have some enemy here. What? There's an untamed wolf there? What is this? Oh, there's antlings, minions of the forest. Wow, wow, that's like 3, 6? That's many, okay. Kuroda's hitting them hard, but there are so many. It's like Fury in Dota. Summoning all these creatures. But I'm gonna show you guys, I mean, this is how you do it. Go here, click, and we can select this dude, kill him. And now I want you to kill him. So see, it's really, really useful. Good job, Kuroda, good job. Oh no, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, Kuroda, though. Oh no. Maybe it is. How to weaken the wolves. Okay, she's probably gonna beat that wolf. I was a bit scared, you know. I guess, you know, the wolves that are tamed by the goblins are a little bit more dangerous. Where's she going now? Oh, she found another wolf? Kuroda is going crazy on these wolves. What are you doing? She's on an adventure. Are you done now, please? Yes, seems like she's done. So it seems we still have a few scaffolding parts left here. So I'm gonna fix a thing here before we do that. So here in the front, we're actually gonna have pillars that's gonna go up. And it's sticking out 3, so we're just gonna go up like this. And we're gonna have 2 more, I guess. So here's gonna be the next one. Okay, that was a little bit too far out. So that's how we're gonna do it. We're making sure that we're not blocking the window. Actually, maybe we should go for having it here instead. I'm just gonna see how this looks. Let's go for that way. I think it's gonna look better. So let's build these. There's a trick to building things like this though, so we just choose build. But the thing is that they're not gonna be able to build this whole thing. I tried it before and they will not be able to do it. You're gonna see soon. So here is where they get stuck. So basically, you know, they're trying to stand on top of these. But there's a really easy solution. You just have to put ladders like this. And they should be able to build the whole thing, you're gonna see soon. Oh, look at that wood. Now we're not out of wood anymore, that's for sure. So see, doing this solved that problem. So now we can remove the ladders again since we're done with that. And we're gonna start to fix the stairs here. We're definitely gonna fix these. Might be a little bit tricky to get like in between here, but I think we're gonna be able to do it. Is it 11? Okay, so it's 10. Then we know how far it is. It's gonna be like that, and we're just gonna keep going. And we also have to remove on the top here. I really hope that I will be able to remove this. I'm not sure if we will, hopefully. Maybe I haven't fixed this thing, because before when you choose to remove and you did like this, it disappeared, and it seems like it's the same way now, so. I think they have that for some like thing, because avoiding a few bugs and something like that. I really hope that they're gonna be able to build this, even though I did have like this here. I really hope so. But guess while they're busy, didn't I queue up? Maybe I didn't queue up to make these lanterns. Okay, so I think we're only making the, you know, standing ones. I'm gonna make wall mounted. This is the ones that I use the most, so we gotta make sure that we have those for sure. So it seems to be working fine, at least for the moment. Because we have 27 more hours. Maybe we should probably expand our farm, by the way. So we're gonna grow a little bit of corn here. I think that should be good. Corn do take longer to grow, but it gives a lot more in food. A caravan, what do you want, man? 2 farmers' hoe for 12 oak logs. Okay, we can do that. But we just gotta make sure that we make 2 new, so we do have for the trader once they return. So we're gonna place some lanterns here. I think we'll place... I think I should have placed them here maybe. Let's place them one here. One here. And we're also gonna have one up here. That should be pretty good. It's a bad timing to try to move someone into the house. But yeah, I think we're gonna do it for the next video. So guys, thanks for checking out Alpha 14 with me, Banto, in Stonehearth. And probably gonna see some more enemies soon and explore Alpha 14 to see what it has to offer. I'm really excited to see what the Herbalist is gonna offer for us. So guys, thanks for watching this episode. If you like it, feel free to leave it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more, make sure to subscribe so you won't be missing out any of the future videos. And hopefully the next week I'm gonna get back and more active again. So guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Have a great day again. Take care.